Hey there, today's May 8th, 2022, and we're here at EPCOT for my Passholder preview of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, the brand new roller coaster that's opening May 27th here at Walt Disney World. And we're in. Very busy day here at EPCOT, also a very beautiful day. I'm curious if it's been added to the map yet.
Not yet, but opening summer 2022.
That is cool. I actually haven't been to EPCOT since they reopened some of the walkways through the park. They've been closed for construction and now we can walk through. Last time I was here, you went around these construction walls and down this way. And now they've kind of reworked this situation. Here's the brand new Connections Cafe. We haven't been there yet, so we definitely need to try it. This is my first time seeing it open. There's a Starbucks in there. We'll check that out after. And then here's the creation shop. So this walkway is now your path through. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind coming summer 2022. This sign is new. That was not here last time I was here. And then a new sign over here too. This is where they had the mouse gear shop temporarily while they were doing construction. We are gonna head that way to the Xandar Pavilion. So our reservation for our Passholder preview is at 12 p.m. and here's where we check in. So it looks like they're gonna, just like in past Passholder previews, have things blocked off and only those with a dedicated reservation are gonna be allowed in for their time slot. Have a look at their costumes. And here we are in the line. The first group of Passholder previews today. There's the ship back there. This is so weird getting to come in through this way, right? And we're in. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna walk you around the pavilion and tell you some fun facts and do all of that, but first we're getting straight in line for the ride. And here we are behind the ship. First time getting this view. It actually looks really cool. You can hear the sounds. Welcome, Terrans. I'm really excited. Looks like they're setting up lines for opening day. We are going right in. And here we are in the Wonders of Xandar Pavilion. From our world to yours.
We Xandarians have much in common, including our mutual love of exploration, Terran's past planets, and many fascinating life forms. In the past, when you witnessed our thrones, you referred to our ships as unidentified flying objects, or UFOs. Told me that many of you Terrans still believe that these UFOs are flown by
little green dudes with big eyes and small mouths and antennas.
This pavilion is meant to be an EPCOT pavilion, just like the other country pavilions, except about Xandar, so we're learning. I love the lighting in here.
Entered interstellar space 6 years later. And I detect that both are still sending you data about their surroundings.
Here we go, now I can fit it in frame.
When we Xandarians first detected your probes, we scanned them and discovered on board a golden disc containing sounds, images, and messages from the people of Terra, or Earth, as we learned you call it. Be teaching me about your
This
world.
is World Mind.
He has suggested that if I want to start my journey of understanding the complex and intricate Terran mind, I should look no further than the sage words of a great Terran classic, Hooked on a Feeling. I still do not fully comprehend, but Peter assured me that its words are deep and that Terrans enjoy music that moves your soul.
So the line is like around and around and around in circles. So that's what it feels like we've been doing. Since we're here for a Passholder preview that's sort of limited, the line's moving really, really quickly. And this is like kind of a looping show.
I like the music.
I love the music. So now we've moved up to the next part of the queue with these round alien-looking lanterns. There's still more to go. It does look like there's a ride photo here. I hope we get it today. Sometimes at Passholder previews, you don't get the ride photo. Cool lights and music. So this is about the Xandarian way of life. Oh, look at this.
Which serve as the main pathways, which connect citizens to
What a cool model.
It's an efficient way to navigate Xandar. Our cultural and art centers are renowned throughout the galaxy. Xandar offers a variety of entertainment that reflects our diverse population.
It reminds me of the EPCOT experience. Yeah.
Xandar.
Yeah, it's a Xandar experience, like 3D mapping. The Star Blaster. So this is the Star Blaster you see outside.
Yeah.
There's so much in here. So it looks like if you are standing and waiting, you're gonna have a lot to look at.
Rise to the Noble ranks to command his own ship. How did he spirit?
Anyways, I danced circles around the tree, dude. Told us it today.
Your weird and embarrassing dances, those means of distraction.
A huge theater quill. To flail around like a total fool to help save the day.
Come, Casey. You're not really making it sound as intense and dangerous as it actually was.
I'm sure it was very intense. We'll learn more about how intense and dangerous it was in just a minute. Absolutely thrilled to speak with the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I believe it. And also the captain. Captain Leader.
I thought the leader was Star-Lord.
Yeah, we don't even think that. Don't call him Star-Lord. His close friends call him DJ Quill.
Please go to all that available space.
Now we're just in a big room.
Please step forward into the Welcome Center, making room for everyone.
Here we go. Very test track vibes, everything EPCOT vibes.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, Commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang.
EPCOTians. Citizens of
I'll take it. EPCOTians.
Does anyone know what they call themselves?
EPCOT!
I'm on. Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome. EPCOT Terrans. I am Centurion Talmeric, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration.
The screen was so interesting. All right. Oh my gosh. What?
Never teleported Terrans before.
Oh.
Since your molecular structure is very similar to Xandarians, it should work.
It should work.
Stand by for teleportation. Is everyone in?
Yeah. Whoa.
You made it!
Ah!
What you see before is the cosmic generator.
There it is, right there.
And in just a few moments, we'll be activating it so you can experience for yourselves what's
Uh-oh.
happening.
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Cheerio, go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the Guardians. Now!
There is no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen. What?
How?
Well, we think that. That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship. That is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime.
I've been watching terrans for dogs.
That's not creepy at all.
This species has failed.
Wait, whoa. We didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
It's some kind of mutant jump point.
He's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn of time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so vague?
The jump point is closing.
I got it. I reprogrammed the shuttles to follow through the jump point.
What?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake.
What? There's cake. Where's this cake? The odds are impossible,
Yep.
but it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, it's me. We got this.
We're all toast. First it was cake, now there is toast. This plan is making me so hungry.
We gotta get to the evac shuttles.
You need to tell me what I'm on. Are you chickens still there?
We're still here.
Everything is under control. We're rebooting our subsystems and we'll have the power back soon.
This even feels like Rise of the Resistance, you know? Yeah. Cool. Oh my gosh. So there are two sides. It's very much like Space Mountain feel. There's the ride vehicles. There are two different sides. The whole loading boarding area is very, very cool, reminiscent of Space Mountain and Disneyland, Rise of the Resistance, like the coolest kind of Disney theming for this kind of thing. There is. This is really cool. Very, very cool way to start. Really, just the hype level is through the roof right now. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 11. Me too.
Like, the queue and the pre-shows made me even more excited.
Me too. That was like way more than we expected. Yeah. We're gonna be in row 10, so the back row. Here we go.
This plan is never gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
We're in the back. No one's behind us.
What have we done? I think we're jumping back.
Oh my gosh.
All the way back.
Oh.
All the way? To the Big Bang?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, crud. Is that the
The Big Bang!
We gotta get that generator. It's the only.
Woo!
There it is! We got the generator!
Oh yeah?
We'll see about that!
Oh my god!
Get us back.
Oh god!
More complicated than I thought.
I will destroy you.
Yeah, we did that all the time. Rocket, anytime. Okay. Let me try this. The Milky Way just formed.
I hate milk.
I hate milk.
Well, we're here.
It's about time.
Of course it is about time. Have you not been paying attention?
Nova Team, link your Star Blasters.
We haven't contained, but not for long. Our world would have been perfect.
Yeah, well, nobody's
code.
It's EPCOT. That is not a word.
Sure is. Stands for every person comes out tired.
I don't get it.
That was so good! That was so fun! Oh my gosh.
Do you see how they dress?
It's just a figure of speech, Drax.
You are lying to them. Now I understand.
Welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I know this ride is really dark and it looks really fast. It does not come out very well on camera, but in person you can see everything much more clearly than it may look here. I just did want to include as much as I could to show you what it's like and give you an idea of the feeling. It's new, it's smooth, it's a really fun and just a little bit wild experience. Okay, and here's the restraints.
And exit the Star Jumper. The Nova Corps thanks you for your service.
I just want to say really quick, the two jokes I love the most were, I hate milk, the Milky Way joke, and of course it's about time. Have you not been paying attention? Both Drax jokes. That was awesome. It says Galaxy, doesn't it? I think so. And now we're gonna exit through the gift shop, which is called Treasures of Xandar, to some Dolly playing. I don't know what that says, but hi. Let's see if they let us shop. I don't know if it's open. I don't know if they're gonna let us shop during the previews. Well, it looks like for Passholder previews, at least for this one, the store is not open and we can't shop, which is a shame. We were actually in the last row, which is generally the more intense row on most roller coasters, and it wasn't bad at all. I would liken it to Space Mountain, a very like family coaster, but it was like, it felt fast at some parts, it felt really fun, there was an element of thrill. It's very dark in there, so hopefully what I shot came out and you can see it. I tried my best to like hold steady, but it's very like bumpy and moving, but it doesn't feel bumpy. Seats were also very roomy, the lap restraints were very comfortable. We loved the whole show, the story. It was so much fun. I just was like filled with glee the whole time. This is a really good one. Also, there are 6 different songs that you can get. It's random and you can't pick. And we got September. Do you remember? Disney coined the term Omni Coaster for this coaster. Basically, it's a spinning coaster, but it's not a spinning coaster in the sense that it's like random spins that move around with gravity. They're controlled spins that move to point you towards show scenes. There are parts where there are large swooping turns and you're swooping while it's swooping. The spinniness was not an issue for me, who I do tend to sometimes get like dizzy if a ride's too spinny, but it was perfectly fine for me. It was great. It was so much fun. The scenes are beautiful, the jokes are funny, the story of, you know, saving the Earth from destruction before it was even created is such a cool story. I really think this is a wonderful addition to Disney World and to EPCOT, and they made the ride very EPCOT, especially with the queue. Even though the gift shop is not open, they are doing a special photo pass today, and it looks like a Xandarian passport, so even though there's a line, we gotta do it.
Our first photo is gonna have this automated border in it.
Cool.
And then we will also have Groot and the jump point ships. So
Oh,
3
cool.
magic shots.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There were so many great details in there. I love that the sign says welcome Terrans. I know there are more references in there. We didn't catch all of them because some of the shows in the queue loop. So like we didn't catch the part where Peter Quill talks about coming to EPCOT as a child, so something to look forward to for our next visit. So it's kind of like what you catch depends on where you are in the queue and like how far, basically like what the looping shows are doing at any given time, which I really like because it makes the queue very interesting and it's very re-rideable. Each time you go through, you may see different things. We did notice the Big Bang. We loved the reverse launch was right at the Big Bang because we're going back in time, and you know, that throwback to Elon. And there's a lot more in there, and we'll be looking for that like each time we come here. Once this pavilion is fully open on May 27th, those planters will come down, and this will just be another awesome part of EPCOT. Another pavilion instead of a country pavilion, a whole World Pavilion. Another point of interest is that once this ride does open to the public, it will be available via the boarding group boarding pass system, the same way that Ratatouille and Rise of the Resistance were, which they're no longer doing, and or individual lightning lanes, so paid lightning lanes. So at first, at least, they're not gonna have a standby line. You're gonna have to be on the app trying to get a boarding pass, boarding group, or trying to get that lightning lane. It does seem to have a high capacity, so that's a good thing. It seems to be able to hold a lot of riders, but just know that that's gonna be the system, at least at first. Well, here's the special event exit. We don't want to leave this, but we know we'll be back. I don't think we're ready to leave Xandar, right?
I would stay here all day.
Yeah, since we can't get to them, they came to us with this pavilion, and I think it's very well done.
Yeah, good job.
So I think we should try to eat or something.
Yeah. I'm a little hungry after going all the way back to the Big Bang.
All the way back to the Big Bang. it really works up an appetite.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find some food. Yeah. All right, back into EPCOT. The spacey part of EPCOT. Test track right over there. Mission space right here. Space 220 back there. The Wonders of Life Pavilion back there behind a big green wall. Hopefully that'll be the play pavilion or whatever at some point. Ooh, and we escaped through the planters. We just got finished with our preview and the line is so much longer than we got in. And now we are gonna do what probably most people are gonna do before or after they come here to ride Guardians, and that's try out Connections Eatery, the brand new restaurant here at EPCOT. It just opened very recently. We have never tried it, so this is gonna be our first time. It's huge in here, wow. We managed to get a booth and this cool mural's behind the booth. This mural is called Global Gathering, and it's meant to highlight different areas of the world and people gathering over food. The common denominator of humanity for so long. And we'll take another look at it too after we eat. Hopefully I'll remember. Frankly, a little bit surprised that we got a table and we got a booth here, which is really nice, really comfortable with the mural right behind us, because it is packed in here today. EPCOT in general is pretty crowded today, and this place is packed. You can probably even hear. It's really large in here, like the seating area is large and it goes around, so make sure you look around if you can't find a table at first, but this just shows how much of a need there was for a quick service restaurant towards the front of the park that you can just pop in and get some food that has simple options for people. And here's my order. I got the banh mi burger. This is miso marinated gourmet beef blend, pickled vegetables, sriracha mayo on a toasted bun, and I got coleslaw as my side instead of fries. And then Sam got this really lovely looking salad. So did you get the niçoise salad? So crispy mixed greens, wedge potatoes, tomatoes, green beans, olives, white beans, and Dijon vinaigrette. I love a salad with beans in it.
It's vegetarian.
Nice. And then I also got a watermelon mint agua fresca, which you don't see these like too many places. Let's try the agua fresca because it is hot today. It's actually really nice. Really, really nice. It's got watermelon flavor, very light, sweet. It's almost even a little bit like bitter, but in a nice way. Yeah, it's nice on a hot day. All right, let's get into this. Looks really nice, really different. The sriracha mayo is actually really good, and it gives it a different flavor than like a typical burger. The meat's actually really juicy. That's one that I would definitely order again, and something just slightly different than like your typical burger that you get. The like slaw on top is actually really nice too, and the coleslaw as an option instead of fries, just for something different, a little bit fresher. Now to try the niçoise salad. This looks like lightly dressed. Need a potato in there. Need an olive, need a potato.
Yeah.
Very refreshing, very light. Love the olive in there. That adds some like a tart olivey taste. Really lovely, actually. Oh, and hear the music? Coleslaw is kind of one of those things that can either be done well or done not so well. And I am definitely a fan of this coleslaw. It's got just the right amount of mayo, just the right amount of tanginess, very like mild and a really good option. And they give you a nice healthy portion, although, you know, I've eaten 3/4 of it at this point, but it's delish. I do feel like the meat is cooked very, very well, and it would be nice if it was a little bit more medium rare, but I'm guessing they do that so that it suits everybody's tastes. And I'm sure it's possible that if you asked they could make it, like if you have food allergies or certain tastes. It wouldn't hurt to ask. I don't know that I would at a place like this, just to keep the line moving, but it's something to think about. I tend to like more sort of medium, and this is like very, very, very cooked meat. It still tastes really good. It's still really soft and juicy, and I'm still working through it. We're sitting here, we're chatting, we're hanging out, and I'm like slowly working through this thing. Here's more of a look at the mural. It wraps around the wall. And I don't know, it just feels very EPCOT. I like the strip of light along the top here. I feel like this could be in Living with the Land. Or in the Land Pavilion. Here's the regular queue, which you can get in. You don't have to mobile order. Here's the fountain, soda and drink situation. And there's a big open kitchen, which is really cool. Now there is a plexiglass here, but it's neat to watch them making like waffles and food. Oh man, those waffles look and smell good. Next time we're doing waffles. Look, this toaster is for gluten-free bread only. I like that. Funky neon lights up here. Kind of reminds me of Electric Umbrella, kinda. So you can mobile order or you can get in the line right now, and the line for us was so much faster. Here's the mobile order pickup, and then right next door is the cafe, the Starbucks. I can already smell coffee just walking in. Very cool. You can see Creations shop right across the way. This is so cool. Wow, this is probably the coolest Starbucks ever. Like they've got the EPCOT up here. It's huge. And it smells really good. And you can see the monorail going by from in here. See, I love that. I love these huge windows, floor to ceiling windows. You can see the monorail, you can see the park. The design is very pretty, very open, very bright, a little bit funky. Definitely got the EPCOT vibe. I think it's very well designed. It's definitely nicer than I pictured. I was kind of hesitant and thought that maybe it would be too like sterile and bland, but it's actually full of light and color and really, really nice design. Definitely, I know I'm going on about the windows, but the windows make a huge difference. They bring in the light and color from outside to the inside. It's very much got like the Land Pavilion vibes, old school EPCOT. And again, I think it's really, really needed. I think quick service restaurants, now there's a ton of food in EPCOT, so it's not that like more food was needed, but more like quick service, simple things that the whole family could come in, mobile order, or get in the line and order and just have a quick meal, especially if you're coming out for that Guardians Passholder preview or just to ride it once it opens. There it is right out there. It's also worth noting that there are restrooms in here. Here's the other side of the Starbucks. A lot more design elements. And this is the table with the EPCOT logo that we've seen featured in so many photos. It's kind of at the front of the Starbucks. It's got some seats around it. It's got the rings and the stars. It symbolizes EPCOT. And that is that. Well, it suddenly got very windy. But all in all, we had a great day. We loved our Passholder preview. If you have a Passholder preview coming up, I hope that you love it too. Disney in general isn't known for like over-the-top thrill rides. They're known for fun family rides in general. There are a few that are more thrilling, like Rock and Roller Coaster, Expedition Everest, you know, Space Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain, I would say, are very family-friendly coasters, and I'd put this in that category. I'd say it's like a smoother, newer, fancier Space Mountain with a Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy theme, which is super cool, you know? I know there's been a lot of question about whether that fits here at EPCOT, but I'd say they did a really good job theming it. Wow, it's very windy around this park. As someone who doesn't like screen rides or spinny rides, I had no issues on this, and I think it's because it's about the coaster, it's about the story. There are screens, but they're very far away from you. They kind of come and go. There are scenes moving around. Things are happening at different times. There's a lot of different things to focus on. And like I said earlier, the spinning isn't these like tight little turns that are like spin, spin, spin. It's like these big, wide spins that feel really good. Just enough speed, and you know speed is deceiving in the dark, on a dark ride. Like Space Mountain feels faster than it is, and I'd say that's the case on this, depending on where you sit. Seats were very accommodating, very comfortable. The restraint was very comfortable. So far, everyone I've talked to and seen has really enjoyed it, and you can count me in that number because I did too. All right, so we're gonna take off before we blow away like Mary Poppins here. Obviously, y'all know I just got back from a really big trip, and we have another big trip pretty soon, but we're gonna be doing some Florida stuff in the meantime, so let me know if you're excited to ride, who your favorite Guardian is. If you like Drax as much as I do, you're gonna love this because he has some great zingers in this. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you had a great time. I hope this was helpful to you, and I will see you for the next video. Stay enthused. Bye.